Wow. Clubs and activities are really all over the place at RB. It's almost like you can't escape them. Anyways, I'm Colin Semino, and this is Bulldog Weekly 9. Let's get to it. Again? Well, it's everywhere, so we might as well cut to a segment done by Alex McQueenie highlighting HOSA and its members and founder. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Sophia Miller and I'm the founding president of HOSA. This club came to be when, after I had finished a research internship that I had over the summer at Loyola University, a lot of my classmates expressed that they were interested in something similar, so I wanted to create a space at RB where students interested in the medical field could find opportunities.
Hi, my name is Lucy. I am the head of the service department and I'm also the treasurer. So in HOSA, we just completed our first service project. We made care kits for patients and donated over 20 care kits and had 4 extra huge boxes of supplies that we were able to donate to Laurie's Children's Hospital.
Hi, my name is Maria Ellis. I'm vice president and head of the professional development pillar. I wanted to be head of the HOSA board because I have a big passion for healthcare and I want to share that with everyone else in RB and also provide different opportunities for students that are really interested in branching out into healthcare.
Oh, after high school, I'm planning to pursue the pre-med track and then hopefully go to medical school, and then my ultimate goal is to become a neurosurgeon.
I think people should join this club because it offers a broad spectrum of opportunities. First of all, there is a way to connect with the community with the service project. You're able to do service projects like we just did, or being able to inform people through like research, like posters we'll put around the school. You're also able to compete and learn more about different medical groups or like specific topics, and you're able to like compete against other schools. Additionally, there is the professional development pillar, which connects you with internship opportunities, volunteer opportunities, and like shadowing opportunities, and all of this like we help you and like personalize it towards you.
During meetings, I introduce students to different career tracks, make sure that they know what opportunities are available, and if they have any questions, they can always ask me. I think I bring a lot of excitement and passion to the HOSA team to really bring up the energy and make everyone excited about what we're doing.
Are you coming to take the big Halloween party? Hey, scariest costume goes to Molly. Scariest costume. All right.
funniest costume? Charles Hall, everybody. Yeah. The most creative, Emily Kuba. You all look phenomenal. Thank you for coming. You can sit.
Wow, there really is a lot of school spirit at RB. Next, we're going to cut to a segment to see who really runs the school spirit at RB. Let's get to it.
My name is Tommy Bogdan. I am the treasurer on the Student Association Executive Board. A few of the upcoming projects that we have Cards for Veterans, where we write a bunch of cards for the veterans that go towards the Fisher House, and then we decorate for the Veterans Day Assembly. And then closer to Thanksgiving, we have the Thanksgiving baskets, where we create baskets that have a bunch of different items in them for CSS, which is Community Support Services, which helps individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And then we have our coat and blanket drive, which is a little closer to the holiday season, where we collect things like coats, winter hats, gloves, and things like that, and we donate them to the Salvation Army.
Hi, I'm Sophia Sanchez, and I'm the secretary for the Student Association Executive Board. I joined my freshman year. I was a class officer. I just really liked being involved and getting to know more people in the community and in RB. I think it's a great way to kind of be a part of like planning things. Like, I know we started homecoming and we do things throughout the year, and I thought it was just a really fun way to get to know more people in the RB community.
I was Violet Fury, and I'm on the executive board. I am the student spokesperson for SA. Well, on the executive board, we run all the meetings, we kind of plan all the events, as well as the meetings we have on Wednesday. We also do our Tuesday meetings, which are just the exec board, which we do like just to plan like what we're gonna say at the meetings and like how we're gonna organize the events. So yeah. One thing that I really liked doing was the Walk for St. Jude's. It was a 5K that we did at the Riverside Brookfield Zoo, and it was to fund cancer research. And I really liked it. I thought it was just super fun, and I'm so happy about all the people that came out. And I'm really proud of the outcome. Even though it was all of us that put it together, I'm just super like proud of what we did and how we were able, and we raised over $5,000 for it. So I'm really proud of that too.
Joining SA my sophomore year, it kind of made me, and like watching what leadership looked like, it made me kind of want to be a leader in the future with what career I go into, or like being more involved in college as being a leader. And yeah.
The executive board has a lot of stuff to do in the week. We first start off on Tuesdays with our just exec board meeting. We plan our weekly meeting that is on the following day on Wednesday, where we meet with like everybody in the club. I know during the day we also just go into the SA office that's hidden somewhere in the school, and we are working like all week on things. Like we did the posters for the football games, and we were doing that. We're just always like actively doing things, and on Thursday mornings we'll come in early instead of using our late start, and we'll paint murals for like an hour before school with everybody all week.
Well, they can come to all of our meetings. We do Wednesday morning meetings where we just kind of talk about what we're planning, and then on Thursdays we do murals where we make the posters that we hang up in the atrium and around the school. And then other ways they can just come to events that we do, like for example the St. Jude's Walk was on a Saturday, so they could get involved by just showing up to that, and then as well as just showing school spirit when we have spirit days or when there's other spirit days for other clubs at the school too.
I'm Matthew Holdren, and I am the sponsor and teacher for RBTV. RBTV is a tradition and historic program here at Riverside Brookfield High School. For over 40 years, our students in these courses have been telling the stories of everybody at the high school and surrounding communities. It's our job to visually tell the stories of all stakeholders in the community. The class I hope to see you in is called Television Arts. And in addition to it being a dual enrollment class, which means you get college credit from the College of DuPage for taking the course, it is just an amazing opportunity for you to learn how to be a content creator. The class itself is a true survey course, which means we dabble in a little bit of everything, from live television to live sports to film and even in content creation. Whether you want to be in front of the camera as an anchor or as a host, whether you want to be behind the camera as a director, a cinematographer, or some sort of engineer. At RBTV, we give you the ability to find what you like to do the best and become successful at it. Another great part of the course is that it's a competition, not just between each other in class, but in the nation. We compete in the Midwest Media Educators Association as well as NATAS, which is the National Association of Television Arts and Sciences, the Emmys. Every year we compete in these programs. So whether it's a documentary film, a music video, a live football production, we have so many categories that we get to compete in to see really who's the best around in creating media. It doesn't matter if you're going to go into film or media. You could be an architect, a banker, an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter. Learning the skills from this course is going to set you up to be much more successful in the future. I'm Mr. Holdren, and I cannot wait to see you in TV arts and become a part of this RBTV family. Thank you so much for looking into all of the amazing options that Riverside Brookfield High School has to offer for your elective choices.
Oh my God, not again. Anyways, just because of the basketball, we're going to cut to a segment by John Isaacson highlighting the boys' basketball tryouts. Let's cut to it.
I got 100 on my dash, got 200 in my trunk. Name, grab bags, put my Bible in the trunk. Taco Fica on the top of my binocular. How can I make them popular? Pop 'em when I want. See, I'm living with anxiety, ducking that sobriety. Like the system, I ain't society. Justice ain't free, that's what justice ain't me. So I justify staying wary. Why you wanna see a good man with a broken heart? Once upon a time, I used to go to church and talk to God. Now I'm thinking to myself, I know tips is all I got.
Hello, my name is Steve Olson, and I teach computer-aided design, electronics, and architecture. What makes these programs really unique here is not only are you gaining some skills for the real world workforce, but you are also able to use your creativity to really develop things that you want to do. We also have great tools within the classroom. So we have things like the laser engraver, we have 3D printers, and a lot of other fun things that students get to work with in all three of those classes that I'm teaching. So there's a couple ways that this program really gets students ready for either future careers or wherever they want to do next academically. If you're in something like our electronics class, you can really start to learn how to gain skills like soldering and also putting together circuits. You also are really getting ready for an engineering type path where you're able to use the computer-aided design software in order to solve real-world problems. So I think you should definitely consider these classes that I teach. First of all, because it's a lot of fun. You get to get hands-on with a lot of the equipment, but it is also really preparing you for some future opportunities as well. Really, no matter what you want to do, helps you really think about problem solving, and it really does prep you for other classes as well. I would love to see you in my classes, and thanks for considering this as an elective here at RB.
We've already talked about these a lot, so let's talk a little bit about this. RB hosts a Veterans Day Assembly every year, which took place last Tuesday. We have a quick recap highlight by Katayok Smith. Let's take a look at it.
I knew from when I was a little kid that I wanted to be in the military at some point. My whole family, every male in my family has served in the Navy. We have one Marine, but that counts. But everybody has served and deployed, and I don't know, it was just a thing. My whole family, it was always around the military, and that's all I really thought about, even going through high school. But when I was about 5 years old, I went to Annapolis military graduation, and they throw out the hats at the end, and I caught a hat, and in 5th grade, man, I wore that hat, and I was like, I just wanted to be in it, and I just knew I wanted to do it. So.
Well, it really seems that you can't escape the clubs here at RB. Make sure to get involved. This has been Bulldog Weekly 9. I'm Colin, and this is RBTV.